Today we're looking at the 2022 Senior State Cup Women's Open Grand Final.
Oh, how about that? It's even better.
Count of the man, count of the hour.
That is sensational.
Okay, Newcastle tap off. Running left to right against the Manly Sea Eagles. Let's have a look. We have a quarterback play. Oh, nice defence. So this game's actually quite a low scoring game. So we're going to be tackling just some key moments in this game. Let's have a look at the first one, quarterback. So a quarterback comes from the NFL term. We snap to the quarterback. Whoop, let me just click this. We snap to the quarterback, who then rips the pass back as a quarterback would. They throw against the grain. Okay, so against the grain here, they've just set up for a short side quickie. This person's got the ball attacking the short side. Defender must pull corner, and these defenders here will man up to their player. The normal process for a quickie is you try to beat and score between the middles. However, at a quarterback, the ball is ripped back to the opposite middle against the grain. There it is, and you catch this middle who's defending this gate here off balance. Okay? A lot of people defend by sending their link. As soon as they say read this, they send them straight into smash. The link obviously being off screen. I can't get to it at the moment. However, this link didn't do that. They decided to hold in the line and hit at the very last minute. So let's see how that worked. So this middle is beaten. Okay. So it's now 3-on-2. The Newcastle link holds. Now the Manly player has made her decision. She's going to score the try. This link here, probably a little close, in which the Newcastle defender can sort of be in a position where she can touch both players. But she left the decision really late and just late enough, whereas now she makes the touch. It's actually quite good positioning for someone who didn't want to get up and smash that play. So it's really good from Newcastle, but a nice early attacking option from Manly with that quarterback instead of your traditional short side quickie. Got a run from dummy half, from middle. And she's put a foot on the line. Let's have a look at the lead up anyway. So we have a dump. It's actually a really good dump. She's right in close to that 7. Not only that, she's got both middles very far offside. So she's got the inside shoulder of her middle. She's going to now split and run this hull. We have a link running this hull and a winger holding wide. However, the ball carrier on this, the dummy half on this stage, she notices that the defender is pulling pretty much straight back and not a corner, and it just opens up this passage for her, which she does take. We'll go slow motion. There it is there. And the problem being is the Newcastle girl actually turned her back, so she couldn't see anything, and it was very perfect timing from Manly to then change her angle and get into the in goal. And they run a play here where it's not really a play, they just kind of try to find some open space, and there's the dreaded foot is on the line. A matter of millimetres here, and the ref's in a good spot to actually see it, so Newcastle got off the hook on that one. So this game actually, for a grand final, it actually went a long time without tries being scored. So there was a lot of near misses. Here's an attacking raid from Newcastle. They run the bounce play. Let's just go have a look at that. So they didn't score off this one. Now it looks like a sweeper. So the bounce play they set for a sweeper. So this play here is sort of a sweeper dummy. She doesn't actually sweep, but Manly think that she's going to come on this side. They pass the ball to this middle, get the other middle up, who's here, off screen a little bit, have both middles offside, and then give it to the sweeper who goes around to score. However, what Newcastle do, she now pumps on the brakes. They've engaged this middle who wants to be brave and make that double touch, okay, to keep this middle onside. This player here has passed her teammate the ball, and then she's going to angle back this way along with this player here, and they will catch Manly wrong-footed. It's actually a really good play. I don't think I see enough of it in particular juniors. It's a really good play for juniors. So there's that bounce. Okay, as you can see, Manly player here completely off balance, and you've got all this space at a 3-on-2. So let's see how Newcastle and Manly deal with this. Again, much like Newcastle before, it's a hold. Body position is I can go out and see if I can make this touch, or when you decide to make your decision, I can either make the touch on you, or in this case, block the pass. So it's a good reaction there from Manly. But a good play from Newcastle to open up that 3-on-2. Here's a good effort. This is just a good effort in defence. They Manly subbed on and Newcastle were able to recover. So this is the first try of the game. Nice dive in the corner there from Manly. And it's weird because we had a game where we are 18 minutes in. We've been so structured and so many attacking raids that come off structure and set plays where the first try is actually off nothing like that. So let's have a look at this one. So it's just a dummy switch, really. It could have even been on the last touch where this girl will drop under, hoping that these two defenders will second guess themselves and hesitate in the chase. So in theory, these two here have to just swap the players that they're defending. They have to just call switch and swap the players. There is a little bit of a prop there from the link, and she tries to run forward. She tries to run forward in making the touch, which means it does put pressure on the defense, but a moving defender, especially a lateral moving defender, it means you're very vulnerable to actually be beaten laterally, to repeat my words. So, and she does. She catches her off balance. She gets around, and I do believe that the Newcastle link was able to recover. Okay, but there was no communication to her winger, and she ended up, again, moving her body weight forward. So once her first decision was made to make the touch, she couldn't recover and have another crack. If she was continuously moving this way, because you did have a lot of space to recover, I think they might have been able to stop this try. But because she leaned forward, once that pass was gone, she couldn't then make any further effort in the play. So it was a good pass. One could argue that there was a little bit of a shepherd there, but that's just the line of the passer after she passed the ball. So 1-0 now. It's a nice defence there from. We'll have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. So it just looks like, I think it might have been a short side quickie. Anyway, defender here pulling corner. Ball carrier here will step on the inside of what is an offside player. And it's good defence here from Newcastle. Okay, look at the gap between the middles. It's tiny. You cannot score from there. And Link has already reacted to this player getting the ball. So this is defended really well. Well, the ball was knocked down, but the Link was going to make the touch anyway. So Manly were never scoring on that play. Manly's ball here. Again, a short side quickie. Ooh. So we'll go through this short side quickie. There's the step. We see it all the time. They take off short. If that's not open, they go open. Back this way, which is what they do. Middles have done well. Okay, it's not a very big gap. I think this middle would be able to save that ball carrier if she was to dive at their feet. However, the Link, it's a little bit of a big gap there. Okay, she's made the right decision. She's coming in to make that touch. But I think to start at the ruck, she was way too wide. And, she's dove with her knees, which is just... it just doesn't look good. Just looked like she was going to get an injury there, but it was a nice try from Manly, and it's a game of inches and a game of like microseconds in decision making. So Newcastle have got the ball back here, long pass, good defence from Manly, and then you notice Manly here. Look at them, 1, 2, 3, and their body weight is, their centre of gravity is very strong. They're not leaning forward, they're not biting, they're not trying to move their momentum forward and risk missing or being beaten slightly and not being able to recover. They're all standing in a line and waiting for Newcastle to come to them. So we continue play. Newcastle then have to throw the ball. Manly are now still set, they're still moving. Okay, another play. It's good defence here. What do we got? 1 minute to go in the game. I think Newcastle get a try here. They've run that bounce. They ran that bounce again. Let's have a look. There's the pass. Now, normally you would just allow this other middle to come up. Normally. However, Manly's policy is whichever middle is up. Some people call it the mad dog defender. They're going to double touch. So they'll take both middles. But Newcastle will then run the bounce play. So this middle here will then change her direction of her run. But there's the bounce, and now she has, it's a foot race between you and you, but you have a head start.
Get back quickly and
do that, but I'm sure there's a way you can try. But there it is, victory for the Manly Seagulls.